And we're now shifting focus to Pakistan. The war on terror has taken a rather brutal turn. Nation's military, sworn to protect its own people, has unleashed fury on its own soil. In a horrifying act of violence, Pakistan bombed a village in the name of security, killing dozens of its own people. In Pakistan's Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province, the Pakistan Air Force, with its Chinese-made jets, unleashed a wave of strikes. 30 people lost their lives, among them women and children. Former Prime Minister Imran Khan's party, PTI, tweeted these images saying 5 houses were destroyed and that at least 20 bodies have been recovered from the rubble so far. The military claimed to be targeting a Tehreek-e-Taliban bomb factory. The reality on the ground seems to be far more chilling. The bombs, designed for precision, instead pulverized a village with innocent civilians, reducing homes to rubble and turning a community into a mass grave in a way. Pakistan's Human Rights Commission, in fact, has demanded an immediate and impartial inquiry into the incident and measures to hold to account those responsible as well. In a scathing remark, it says, the state is constitutionally bound to protect all civilians' right to life, which it has repeatedly failed to secure. Monday's attack followed a TTP ambush in South Waziristan in which 12 Pakistan soldiers were reportedly killed. Another 4 were injured. The Pakistan military is trying to push back the TTP's control of the province, which has strengthened after the Taliban returned to power in Afghanistan in 2021. But in doing so, the Pakistan forces have been repeatedly accused of targeting innocent civilians. This is a state at war with itself. A grim paradox where the military's fight against terror comes at the cost of its own people. And this is not just a mistake, it's the tragic consequence of a state that has failed to protect its citizens and instead chose to turn its weapons on them. Nestled along the legendary Silk Road, the ancient city of Kashgar in China's Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region is undergoing a remarkable transformation. Once a bustling crossroads linking China with Central and South Asia, Kashgar is now emerging as a unique tourist hotspot where centuries of history meet modern revival. Kashgar was once a vital transportation hub, connecting China with Central Asia and South Asia in ancient times. And today, stepping into the newly revitalized Kashgar ancient city scenic spot is like opening a window to a vibrant tapestry of history and modern renewal.
If the ancient city has not been renovated and upgraded, and if the supporting facilities have not been improved either, the tourist's experience will not be very good, and I think it will not naturally bring such tourism dividends, which concerns every one of us living in the Kashgar ancient city.
That was a cafe owner following the completion of the old city's renovation in 2016. He envisioned opening a cafe that honored the place's rich heritage, but with a modern touch, which is what everyone there seems to be doing. Spanning 8.36 square kilometers and home to over 200,000 residents, the old city faced serious challenges, worsening structures, safety hazards, and a pressing need for renovation. The local government there launched a revitalization plan, getting the residents engaged to ensure the project reflected their needs and aspirations and also preserved the city's historical fabric. And now, as Kashgar's charm grows, more young people are choosing to settle in its historic streets.
During the summer vacation, there are more tourists. I can get 8 to 12 orders in a day. Some of the tourists like the street scenes here.
Since 2019, the emerging profession of travel photography has also flourished in this scenic spot. Today, around 145 registered photo studios and approximately 800 photographers are helping capture the history and the vibrant energy of Kashgar, which allows visitors and locals alike to see the city's timeless splendor in a new light. And tourists are also noticing this.
The historical city is very beautiful, quite amazing. So just walking around and see the city, we really like it, yes.
And officials are eager to welcome more visitors as well. Listen to this.
We welcome more people to come to Kashgar, as Kashgar is a brilliant pearl.
To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's the new addiction in just about every home, every pocket, every pillow at night. Doomscrolling. And now British politicians are demanding a hard cap to protect children from the endless scroll on social media, with warnings as stark as cigarette packets. The question is, can government stop the apps before they swallow an entire generation?
Parents everywhere are on the edge. The phone buzzes. A child scrolls. Minutes becomes hours. Doom scrolling doesn't sleep. And neither do the kids. UK politicians have called for a doom scrolling cap, a hard limit on the endless hypnotic feed of social media apps that traps and preys on young minds. Britain's Liberal Democrats are demanding that these platforms carry cigarette packet-style health warnings for anyone under 18. A direct admission that the likes of TikTok and Instagram are as dangerous and addictive as tobacco. It's a battle every parent already feels. Teachers report exhausted students nodding off in class. Doctors warn of anxiety, self-harm and body image disorders tied to hours online. Families sit at dinner tables, each face lit by a separate screen. It's not just Britain, other nations are moving too. China already limits under 18s to just 2 hours of online gaming per day. France banned phones in schools. In the United States, Utah introduced strict parental consent laws for minors on apps. A global backlash is rising against tech giants who profit from keeping young minds trapped. For campaigners, the message is blunt. If tobacco got warnings, if alcohol got age caps, why should social media stay unregulated? The choice now sits with lawmakers, but for parents everywhere, the crisis is already here. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.